Hello and welcome back to another ThunderDevs video. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different compared to my other videos. Today we'll be making a boat. More precisely, the Nanuchka Hull class missile corvette. As you can see on screen right now, I'm just getting out the dimensions and now I'm starting to form the bow section. I am not the greatest of bows, so I'm gonna go through like 5 or 4 different designs. Well, mainly just a connection between the front of the bow and the rest of the hull. So yes, as you can see, I am very indecisive. What concerns that? But yeah, so this will be a new little mini-series I will do from time to time, just showing how I build things. I will cut them up into different episodes. This one will focus on just the hull and tiny small amounts of decorating. Next video will be the internals and weapons. Video after that will be superstructure, and the last one will be final decoration. So here I am just spawning in certain tools so I can steal the color and get an idea how I build bows. Because it's a long time since I made a small ship like this. So putting in the color, the main color, and now I'm replacing the bow. Which sometimes can be painful to just have a design and just throw it out like that. For me it wasn't really that big of a deal, just a little annoying. Here I also figured out how I do the connections, because I have completely forgotten that I used transition blocks. And here I also go through a couple of designs. Like just for example that, change the triangle and invert it to the 1 meter offset, because that's just better. Also just despawned the turn tool because I was about to ramp into my new thing here. Actually, you can already see it did that. So here I am trying to like figure out how I'll do the bottom of it, and I just give up and yeah, do that. I'll get a not so great fix for that. And now you can see I'm trying to get some more like a more subtle slope to it. Trying to get it to line up. And now I am not happy with my design, so I'll just redo the whole front of it. Yeah. Below the water will follow what's above water, just because I am lazy like that. Oh, and now I am just like building the outline of the hull, so finally going to the back section of it and building up like more of the hull. Checking it out, and now I forgot to make that an alloy, so I'll just do a cheeky little refit, armor refit. You need resources for that, remember that always. So just refitted all the red blocks to alloy, because that's just what I do for my ships. It's much better. And now I'm just trying to finish the basic outline and get the bottom back part of the ship built. As you can see, this design will get changed. So, and I will not say I'm the best at making aft sections, especially not the below water parts, because I am not. So here I'm trying to get a little bit of curved action in, but I don't know how to do that, so I just go lazy route and make it and place an inverted one. Now getting the height of the hull, the flat part of the hull. There will be the bow section will slope up, so trying to kind of get a feel for that. And I also have a 3D model on the other screen, sorry, which is why I am sometimes switching out of the game. Also, here I am making a box for where the raised bow section will be. You'll see. Just trying to getting a first little angle in. It will get changed. And now placing in the deck. It will be alloy, because that's what I usually use. I cannot use wood, even if the actual ship used a wooden deck. I can't. And now just lining it up a little bit more carefully. Not just guesstimation, but more carefully like that. And now placing the rest of the deck. Also, while we're watching this, I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone who has been so supportive of me. I have been so nervous to make this series. Get on YouTube, use my voice. All that, I've been so nervous, and a lot of people have been very, very positive towards it, and it really helps me stay motivated to keep making these videos. I will make more videos like this little mini-series thing, just so you have something to watch while you're waiting on a new episode. For all the people who've been asking for tutorials and how I build things, I'm not the greatest at the game. I don't know how to do tutorials, but you can see how I build ships here and maybe get inspired, maybe just learn a little bit, or just stay here because of the jazz music. So, just finished the deck part of it, and now I'm just trying to integrate the raised part into the rest of the hull, which can be a little tricky at times. I didn't do it perfectly this time. I basically never do, but it's fine. It's fine. Gives a little bit more shape doing this instead of just being flat. You get a little bit more width to the hull, or to the front of the hull. And here I'm trying to do a smart thing that didn't work, so I just did a simple thing and just place a 2-meter slope. Also, don't worry about the set fighting. It will get fixed, don't worry. That's because I am placing blocks inside of other blocks, which is a little bit cheaty, but it's not that cheaty in this time. So, and here I'm just trying to first off, placing blocks behind the slopes because that just makes sense, and filling out the bottom of the front part. Now trying to connect it, and it doesn't work. You'll see in about 2 seconds it does not work for me. So delete that. That's the thing about building in front of depths. You will go through lots of ideas and designs, find out doesn't work, just doesn't work, and then you'll just scrap it and build something new. I think that's a beautiful part about building in front of depths. It's just you can just do it over and over again. Alright, so here I am placing down the propellers. See, I don't want to use small steam propellers, just they're too weak for me, so I have to redo the whole aft section. Well, the underwater part at least. So again, building something, rebuilding, just part of the game. And don't be discouraged if it happens to you. Yeah. I'm sorry if I can't talk all the time. I am not feeling too great right now. Ate something I could not, I should not have eaten. Alright, so now placing in 3-meter medium props. They have a lot of thrust, and hopefully it should make the thing pretty quick. I want it to be like leaders for squadrons of Turntles. That's the idea. It will have a lot of large missiles. Large heat missiles, of course, because it's me, what did you expect? So, and now I'm working on the armoring. It will be, yeah, basically like the Turntles, meter of metal, meter of heavy armor beam slope, and alloy. I was toying with 2-meter alloy, but I couldn't get things to fit, so 1-meter alloy. I don't know if it's thick or not. So, and here I am. I'm gonna regret doing this because I eventually want a gun at the back there. So I will replace. Oh, and yep, there I figured out I need a gun in the back. So, moving all of that. Also, I'll be using helium pumps because they're better than water pumps, in my opinion, at least. So they add a lot more buoyancy, which my ships really need because they have those heavy armor beam slopes. That's the word for it, beam slopes. But just making a quick little turret well for the turret. It'll be a 5x5 turret. I don't know if it'll be effective. I actually have no hopes for it being effective, but we'll see once the next episode gets out. Well, we'll build the internals and the weapons. So now I am just armoring up the front a little. I don't need to armor up the whole thing, so I will stop at some point and just place down a alloy bulkhead of sorts. Right around there, yeah. I've been looking at pictures of the Nanuchka. Some of them have AA missiles at the front, some of them don't, so I'm thinking maybe there's a hatch for the launcher and just it pops out, fires, and then retracts out of combat. I don't know, so I'll have to test that at some point. It could be kind of fun to animate that, but I'll have to wait for another episode. And the bulkhead was placed too far in front, so I'll move it back a little. And now I'm working on the deck. And here I realize that there's a little gap that needs to be fixed. So I'll quickly get on with doing that. And now it's fixed. Also, if I'm mumbling or if you can't really understand what I'm saying, I am so sorry. I'm very bad at speaking and pronouncing things. So, yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm also still very nervous about this whole thing using my voice. Again, you guys have been very positive towards my voice. Yeah. Alright, so now here I'm finding the set fighting, which is just textures which are a little bit misaligned or not the same texture, overlapping and doing that glitchy weird thing. So now that's fixed. And now I am working on a deck. I always put it in like 0.01 inwards, just so it looks like the whole deck goes all the way out to the edge, and I think it looks nice. Do that all the time. And I'll do this for all the deck edges, as you can see. That one didn't stretch out quite far enough, so I'll have to place some 1 meter blocks. And now I'm just removing, reinforcing that. I'm sorry about that little pause there. I had a little problem with my recording software, and now I am doing the same trick again to the raise part of the deck. I have to raise it up a little tiny bit because, well, else there will be set fighting. Yes, I say set, not see, it's set. Fight me. So, and I pressed the wrong thing there, so I'm sorry about that. And now I'll get on to the curved part of the deck, which is just moving it in again. If any of you have any questions about how I build things, make sure to just ask me in the comments. I at least try to answer everyone in the comment section. So always hit me up. Also, you can always find me on an official Discord server for ThunderPanzer. So I have the same name there as I have on YouTube. And well, yeah, if you have any questions, just hit me up. Always happy to help. And it's not just my own builds, just in general. If you have any questions about the game, I'll gladly try and help you. So here we are nearing almost the end of the whole building. Now I'm just doing some flotation tests, and here you can see helium pumps again. They're just better. Well, right now it's sinking, but you get the idea. We'll probably need some stabilization props and PID work and stuff like that, which it will come at a later date, once I actually have the internals and engine power and stuff. And my first idea with the propellers were to attach them directly to a steam engine, but then I went away from, and that actually fixed the pitching. I don't know why. So here we have the final product. It will probably get changed in later episodes a little, but it's a very good start, I would say. Next episode will be all about internals, so be sure to check that out when it comes out. Yeah, bye. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.